All right, guys, I want to do a video on how to reprogram your mind. So, look, we've all had periods before where we've been depressed or just super angry or, always second guessing yourself and not sure or whatever. But the way to reprogram your mind is every time you have a bad thought, you have to immediately snap yourself out of it. The best thing I always found for me is whenever I, thought something negative or hateful or depressing or sad or something like that, I literally sometimes just went, ugh, and like just shook it out like I was shaking the thought out of my head. And, sometimes you got to do it over and over and over again. You have to rewire the programs and, think of like if you had to rewire your whole house. Well, sometimes you may just be able to change an outlet. Sometimes you got to do the whole wiring in the house. Hopefully you're not that bad, but I've been in places where I let myself get that bad. So the first thing you got to do is, my dad used to always say is work is the best therapy. Basically, keep your mind occupied. Go to work, exercise, work your ass off. You can't hardly think about anything if you're just so exhausted. You're just, like if you're just lifting so much weights, you're exhausted, or you're running super hard or whatever. It's hard to think bad things, do bad things if you're just physically exhausted. But yeah, so just shake it out of your mind, physically work hard, or stay, working on your business or your craft or your hobby and just grind, like submerge, just submerge yourself. Submerge? I don't know. Anyways, just dive deep and really just kind of go at it. One thing I can tell you not to do, and I know some people can be like, oh, that's bullshit, is fuck therapists. Fuck psychologists, psychiatrists, all of them. The way I look at it is they want you to keep talking about your problems. Well, what's wrong? How did that make you feel? Da-da-da. And all that's doing is you're just sitting there harboring on the bad stuff just over and over and over. And you're just building that, negative muscle, that negative memory, that negative set in your head. And of course they want you to do that because then that's going to make you more fucked up and make you want to keep coming back because you have to have their help. They're the only professionals that could possibly care about you and help you. Yeah, you couldn't just go to, family or a friend or someone who, is just a genuinely good person who cares about people and that would be brutally honest with you and say, fuck her. She was a piece of shit, or him, they were a piece of shit person, or you don't work hard, or, you're taking things too personal or something. Like somebody who's just going to be brutally honest with you and be like, this is the problem. Now go fucking do it. So sitting there and just thinking you have to go to a professional and just talk about things for hours and hours over and over. Like, shut the fuck up. I honestly think therapists are evil motherfuckers. I'd much rather have a personal trainer than a physical therapist or, mental therapist. Not physical therapist, physical therapist. Help you work out stuff too. But anyways, more like when you're injured, bro, though. But anyways, you just gotta not think about that and go think about something else. And when you do think about it, just be like, no, this is the problem. I'm gonna go, handle my business, go take care of whatever it is. I'm gonna fix what's right or fix what's wrong, if you're in physical bad health, fix your diet, fix your training, your weightlifting, your cardio. If you're having family problems, go fix that. If you're having, business problems, go work on that. Like, fix the problem. Don't just, sit there and just live in the problem. You're never going to fix it. Just being like, oh, you know what? My mommy was mean to me. You know, shut the fuck up. Quit being a little pussy all the goddamn time. I think that's a big problem with so many people today, is they're just pussies. You know, they won't get up, they won't, you know, acknowledge the problem, whether they are the problem. They want to blame too many people too quickly. So figure out what's the problem, identify it, and be brutally honest. If it's you, then it's you. And then you need to fix you. But yeah, just, and then get up and write it down. Be like, okay, what's the problem? All right, what am I going to do about it? What are the steps I need to take? And then actually go do them. So it's not fucking rocket science. It is hard work, but it's not fucking rocket science. And it's not a magic trick either. Just do the work. Do the goddamn work. Anyways, all right, guys. Subscribe, share, comment, like. Let's get to work.